When people ask me who was my biggest influence in life, while I was younger, I would pick Spider-Man. But as I've grown older, the answer will always stay the same. My dad. Often we celebrate people for winning championships, receiving awards, or achieving the impossible, which some things are impressive. But I believe the greatest people, never seen no public recognition or rewards. They just show up every day for the people they love the most. My name is Antoine Simmons II, and today I want to honor my father, Antoine Simmons, not because he's perfect, but because his honesty, selflessness, and faith shaped me to who I am today. Today I will share with you his sacrifice, his guidance, and his character that had a lasting impact on my life and also my siblings' lives as well. My dad spends long hours on the road when I was younger and to this day. So I rarely get to see him as much as I would like to. But when I do see him, we have the time of our lives. If it's just watching TV, going out, or just having simple conversations, the time I spend with him feels meaningful and impactful every single day. And especially when I was still living in Louisiana and he moved to Texas because of the sacrifices he had to make for us, like dropping out of college to spend time with us, or having to move to Texas to find a better career to support us. He had always sacrificed his selflessness for his family, and I really appreciate that. And also, in the Pew Research Center in 2023, it shows that fathers today spend more time supporting their kids and caring for their children than previous generations. And most fathers even say that doing this is the most important thing of their whole lives. And hearing that and reading that made me feel even more special because I get to experience that firsthand every single day I see him. When I was younger, I was a smart child, as you say. And my dad wanted to expand that more. So he put me and my siblings in situations that we had to think for ourselves and understand what we had to do to get out of situations. Because when he was young, he was also an independent child. And he had to learn stuff for himself. So he wanted to put that on us to not make us rely on other people when we can just do it ourselves. And I would say it made me become more responsible and confident in the decisions I make from day to day now because I know how to think for myself and how to be just independent. And I really appreciate him teaching me that skill because now in today's age, I need to be more independent with my decisions and the choices I make for me and for the people around me to make sure they are safe and they in the good hands as well. And when I was younger, when my dad moved to Texas and I was still in Louisiana, we couldn't see each other as much because of the distance. So we just called each other regularly every day. But it gets to the point that we run out of stuff to talk about because we always talked about everything. But what my dad realized is that I love watching WWE and he stopped watching it. So he started watching it again so we can have something to talk about every day when we're on the phone. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have something new to talk about because he started watching WWE again for me. And I really, really love that. Cause it shows that he is willing to spend time with us and do things that he not usually doing to have that strong connection with us, even if it's a distance away. And also, according to the Pew Research Center in 2011, they also found that fathers spend more time with their children through everyday conversations and self-activity to build a stronger connection with them. And that's why every time I think about him watching WWE to have that stronger connection with me, I really appreciate that every single day of my life because even the smallest things can have the biggest impact on your children. As I reflect on what my dad has done for me, I realized that the greatest lessons wasn't taught through a long speech. It was taught through his actions, his hour long, the long hours he did without complaining, and his encouragement to make me have a better life than he had, and put me in better positions than he had when he was a younger person. He made me become independent, and he showed me strong faith in his character. Every moment, I strive to be like him every single day. And I'll get to the point that I will even be better than him because that's what he wants me to be. And if I can still be half the man that he is, I will be the greatest father in the world. Thank you, Dad, for everything you have done for me and putting me in the positions that I am in today.